Hey, you guys, how's it going? I gotta lean this way so I'm in center frame, baby. How you doing? Hello, everybody, and welcome to my show. I'm your host, Arthur Any More Cookies. Behind the camera over here is my assistant, Matthew Ustel. Owe me $10. I'm joined here today by my wonderful new guest on the show, Thor Boothe. How are you doing today, Thor?
I'm doing well. How about you, Arthur?
I'm doing fine. This is actually not Thor. I'm sorry that person got replaced. I was very excited for it to happen.
Oh no,
but
I am Thor.
You're Thor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does it hurt?
Yeah, it does hurt sometimes.
It hurts?
You know that scene where he jumps off of the bridge? That's me.
Yes. Oh, I see. Wow, you hit the ground hard.
Yeah, I did.
You had to have an entire face change?
Exactly.
Well, she looked just like someone I know named Jamie, so I guess technically,
I get that a lot.
I guess once again you're watching James and Jamie. So Jamie, it's wonderful to have you on the show today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you, James?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad you asked. I had a wonderfully productive morning.
Awesome.
I was feeling particularly manly. I'm letting my beard grow out.
Really?
Seems particularly handsome today.
Let me see.
Yeah, get real close. Looks right there. Careful, don't poke yourself on it.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome there.
There it
Hi.
is. I see it. I see it.
Yeah, with a microscope. I usually come with a microscope. They make those microscope earrings that you can use because they just have little strings. You pull them out. It's just like there it is. See, look. I'm growing it out. But then you let go and it's like.
I had to get real close in order to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
you did a good job though.
Thank you. It shows potential.
Maybe in a couple of years you'll get a 5 o'clock shadow.
I'm glad that you think that one day I'll be handsome. But
one day maybe.
Anyway, I'm so excited that you're here. I actually this morning was especially good. I made my very own cologne today.
Really?
Yes,
now?
I mixed it up together myself and made it. What do you think? Does it smell good? Smells good? This is an excuse to show off my awesome t-shirt, by the way. But what do you think of the cologne? It's pretty cool, huh?
It's definitely different. I've never tasted anything.
You've never tasted anything like it?
Those smells that you like taste.
Oh yeah. I call it Cupid's diaper.
I would have called it never bathed, but yeah, that works too.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. You're such a wonderful host. You're so full of smiles. I'm getting diabetes from how sweet you are over here. What a wonderful person to interview. Speaking of interviews, I have so many questions I want to ask you.
Fire away.
Well, before we begin, I have a few questions from the wardens at home because I value my people. So why don't we go looking through these? Let's see.
Please, ask me away.
How is Jamie doing today? That's not important. Nobody cares about that. Here we go. Why is it called a building if it's already built?
That's a very interesting question.
That's a very interesting question.
I will get my team on that. And
Oh, you have a team?
Yes, and when they figure out something, they're going to post an article with a lot of hooey in it, and then people will read it and will appear smart.
We need more hooey in the world.
There we do.
Yeah, we do. All right, Here's the next one. This is by Anonymous 2, because...
Anonymous 1 and I are really close.
Yeah.
So I bet that's Anonymous.
Anonymous 2 is his cousin. All right, he says, if Peter Piper picked a batch of better butter and Betty Botter bought a peck of pickled peppers, would reversing this revolting and wretched wrongdoing result in a righteous resound of women wondering, I wish to wish the wish you wish, but if you wish the wish the witch wishes, then I can't wish the wish you wish?
Absolutely.
It would?
It would.
I'm glad to hear that because I was really banking my money on that.
Yes, absolutely.
It's amazing. It's rather deep because it talks about if these two things get mixed up, then can women and men really wish for the same thing? Do you think that will ever work in harmony?
As long as you're in this world, no.
My next question was going to be, aren't you glad that we work so well together?
Yeah, whenever you function properly, yes.
This is, don't do this in front of the camera, Jamie. Not again. You won't make me cry.
Truth hurts.
You're mean.
Ditto.
Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, so now then, I have something that I wanted to ask you about. I'm sure that everybody at home was wondering this.
Yes.
You've got an important project coming up.
I do.
Something that you haven't really kept secret. In fact, you've been advertising it like you're the kid that just got a new yo-yo on the playground.
I did get a new yo-yo, and I wanted everybody to know about this new yo-yo.
What is this new yo-yo called?
It is called the James and Jamie Musical.
Whoa, drop the mic. Tell me about it.
Yes, well, so we decided we were going to make a musical because we thought, why not? So we did.
Is that really how it originated? That's what caused you? It wasn't any sort of this can benefit society in some way, or I want to do good for mankind. It was just, why not do this?
Well, Matthew and I have been trying to figure out some things we could put on the show that are a little bit different, kind of spice it up a little bit. And exams was coming up, and we were both kind of stressed out about it. And we were talking one night about what could make exams better, what could make it more bearable. And we were just talking about all the old musicals and about how whenever there was a problem, they just started singing and it automatically the problem went away. And we thought, wouldn't it be great to do an exams? And then it kind of just snowballed after that. And we're like, why don't we just make a musical about exams? We approached James with the idea, and he was like, sure, let's do it. And so that's how the musical came.
And as soon as James was on board, suddenly it was a great idea, right?
No, as soon as James came on board, suddenly it became a good idea to him.
Well, I mean, obviously, he must have thought it was a great idea.
It was a great idea before.
So would you say that this exam is an accurate representation of what exams are like in college?
Yes, minus the fact that we don't normally get on top of chairs and dance. But other than that, I would say so. The stress, the anxiety, the excitement when it finally happens, the nerves, and then when it's finally over and it's just that relief. Yes, I would say it's very good.
Well, that's very, very exciting to hear. I'm sure that everybody's looking forward to it, and the epic hardcore parkour that there will be.
Yes.
Will you be doing a backflip off of a chair? You can tell me honestly.
No, I will not do a backflip, but I will be thrown.
Well, we get to throw Jamie.
We do get to throw Jamie.
Oh yes. Don't you guys want to see Jamie thrown? Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody wants to see you thrown. This is exciting. This is
thrown.
exciting stuff. Well, I'm very happy to hear about that. And speaking of musicals,
yes.
I wanted to give the audience a bit of a sneak peek of your amazing singing voice.
Aw.
So I wrote a little ditty. A little song.
A little ditty.
If I can bring this up here, yes. So I wrote a song. Unfortunately, I do
When you were
not.
supposed to be studying?
I do not have any music that the lyrics are supposed to go to, but we do have a very special band here today. No, we don't. The band was banned. So actually, we were going to have a band. But they're otherwise declined. Yes, exactly. So you're gonna do this a cappella. And how this is gonna work is you're not gonna read the lyrics ahead of time, but if you will just read the lyrics and put music to it as you go,
okay,
then we'll give the audience an example of your amazing singing voice and what they can expect in this upcoming musical.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right, it's this part right here, this paragraph. That's right, because musicals are very epic. There you go. Wait for it. All right, you ready?
Here we go.
Take it away, Jamie.
There once was a piglet named Wilbur. As he grew, he was beauty in the making. But his best quality was when he helped me discover he was twice as beautiful when he was baking. This speaks to my soul, James.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Isn't it strange that they would name a pig? Speaking of names, there are some really strange names out there. Here's a few of them. I can't sing while I do this. I can't make up singing on the spot. Here's a few of them for you. Crispy bacon. Get her grown. Lord Brain.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to.
Tempo.
I think I'm gonna have to have you do this one, James. Be zow dee doo dee. I'm not even gonna try that one.
No, it's a real name. Don't offend the viewer. What if Bees Out Busy Dot Boo Bop Bop is actually watching this right now? It's a real name.
Thank you.
You're offending the poor person.
No, I got what I wanted.
I'm sorry. No Bees Out Boothe Beep Bop Bops were harmed in the making or offended in the making of this James and Jamie episode. Please continue.
I got him to say it. Yay. That's a real name, honest as a blinkin'. Try to do a lie detector. Mr. Love, Dr. Kinhurt, Angus Patty, Azrella Snail, Flex, Palexico, Handoff, Kermit Bloomgarden. Sorry, I got distracted. I was about to tell you how amazing James Ward is. He is so amazing, it's sad. The only thing I inherited from him was the last name. I wish I was cool like my big brother. I don't think heaven will be heaven if it's vegetarian. Is that toy glow in the dark or just real ugly? Now you all know how I sing. Hashtag Jamie for King. To my brother's fame I cling. And though you claim it's your show, Matthew, you can't be important when the camera just looks past you. How long must this song go on? I'm gone.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Wow, you really hit those high notes.
I don't think that was an accurate representation of you.
Well, this was supposed to be an accurate representation of your singing and what to expect from the musical.
Well, I don't think that those lyrics helped to portray me.
Well, we would have had James sing, but he's off working real hard on the musical and all of the important stuff that comes along with that.
He's working real hard. He's making sure that the extras don't eat his share of the concessions.
That's right. That's a very important matter that so many people have problems with.
Yes.
But James Wade Ward, he's on it.
He has been
So, we're running out of time here because Matthew likes to keep these episodes short for some reason, leave him wanting more.
Yeah.
But we're so glad that you could give us a little sneak peek of how the musical is coming.
Yeah.
When would you say it's going to come out?
I would
When can we be expecting
say next week-ish.
Next weekish.
Yes.
Is that a possibility?
It's a big possibility.
Well, I hope you don't let us down.
I hope I don't let us down
Because
either.
I didn't know that was coming out that soon.
I'm taking a guess because Matthew hasn't told me.
Well, zippity zappy baboop. That name I already forgot. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was long.
And if it doesn't, then what are you gonna tell the audience?
It will be coming out soon.
Okay.
That is not my department.
How vague of you. Thank you all so much for joining us. I'm James.
I'm Jamie.
And you've been watching something. James and Jamie. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for being on our show.
Thank you for having me.